Hey, dreamy dreamers, welcome back to the Crazy Dreamer Network. My name is AJ, and let's hop right into today's reading. So, today's reading is what your spiritual team wants you to know right now. We have 3 piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, we have this beautiful Aries side of the astro dice, if y'all can see that, along with last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. Pile number 2s, we have this gorgeous Saturn side of the dice, with the last quarter moon in Scorpio with reveal what needs to be seen. And last but not least, we have pile number 3 with the 12th house side of the dice, with last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings, okay? All right, my dreamy dreamers, I'll give you all some time to meditate on your pile selection. Okay, so again, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Hey, pile number 1s, welcome back to your reading. So as you see here, we kind of have a whole new setup. You guys are closer. This is more of an intimate vibe. Let me know in the comments if you like this. I know you can damn well see the cards and the dice really well. I basically got a new tripod, so here we are. All right, so let's begin your reading. So you all chose the Aries side of the astro dice, along with the last quarter moon in Gemini with clear your mind. So pile number 1s, what I'm getting is a lot of you all have been go, 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 gas, no break. I don't know why I just got that now, gas, no break, right? But I feel like you may need a break. You may need to take a step back in order to clear out the recesses of your mind that have been muddied over the past couple weeks, months, however long it's been, since you've kind of really taken some time off to like really center and ground yourself. Some of you might want to just go somewhere alone in nature and reconvene, maybe earth, maybe, you know, just plant your feet somewhere very firm on terra firma. Plant your feet very solidly on the ground, walk in wildflowers, like go take a hike, do something to really cleanse the palette of your mind, because I feel like you have been running quite rampant, almost like an Aries, right? But if you are a Gemini, this could be a little foreign territory to you, because I feel like since Geminis are active thinkers, right, because they're air signs, they can have the propensity to overthink as well, overanalyze, almost like a Virgo, but just a little less rigid at times, right, than a Virgo. But what I'm getting here is you might want to take a trip. This could be as near as your own backyard, and really just commune with nature in the best ways you see fit right now, okay? So yes, I'm getting that. But a lot of you have had a lot of fire beneath you, kind of like the wind beneath your wings, so to speak. And I feel like a lot of you have just been go, 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 all gas, no brakes. So that's what I'm getting. But let's put your manifestation card and your astro dice to the side really quick and gather some more information on what your spiritual team wants you to know right now. So we know, you know, they're calling for you to take a break, take some time out to clear your mind, to cleanse your palette. Now, there's a lot of astrological happenings going on right now. So let's see from our Heavenly Bodies astrology deck, excuse me, what else does your spiritual team want you to know right now? What message do they want to convey to you? Again, pile number 1s, a lot of fire. Okay, you're very activated right now. Your root chakra could be heavily activated or even a little overstimulated. It says confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery, right? We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could have high charting aspects of Aries in your chart. If you don't know, you could definitely go take a look to see, you know, what aspects are where. But I feel like some of you all could have like some of you all's natal chart could be highly endowed with some fire signs, even if that's not Aries, right? There's like this overactivity happening within you right now. But let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot cards. Clear, concise, accurate messages, Spirit, for our pile number ones. This card wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Tell us more. What does pile number one spiritual team want them to know right now? What messages does pile number one spiritual team have for them? Okay, yeah, we have the curiosity of air. Definitely Gemini energy. Definitely like this new novice type of energy, maybe wanting to accumulate a lot of knowledge at a very rapid rate, right? Wanting to know everything, wanting to, you kind of feel very ready, very in this optimal state of like, you know what? I'm trying to make something happen and I'm gonna go for it with all that I have right now. It could be tiring you out a little bit as well, pile number ones. But with the curiosity of air, which is the page of swords, there could also be someone kind of like maybe on the sidelines, kind of like, you know, a little gossiping going on. But let's see what this first card was that wanted to come out. We have the generosity of earth. Yeah, I feel like you all are working very hard on something because innately you do have the energy for it, right? But you're kind of, you might could be feeling your fire waning, you know, your fire kind of going out, because with the generosity of earth, this is the I believe this is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles with the curiosity of air, which is a page of swords. So this could actually be some type of discussion or some type of talks taking place or some type of message coming in from an earth sign, right? Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Or what's happening is that you are wanting to build up on your maybe your skills, you're wanting to build upon your wealth, you're wanting to make something happen, and you're feeling like right now is the right time for you to really kind of like put all your energy into something. But let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number ones. What does pile number one spiritual team want them to know? This could have something to do with the crown chakra, because it says clear your mind, and then this generosity of earth card is wearing a crown. She looks happy on the exterior, right? But also we have this young little baby here that kind of looks like they're a little lost. They don't know what to do. They're just holding their fox, right? A little puppy, but they're kind of just like, just on this pallet, just sitting there, right? I feel like your spiritual team is asking you to be more like this. Your exterior is more like this generosity of earth, but your spiritual team wants you to be like a child and just do nothing if you don't have to, right? Tell us more, Spirit. What messages are coming through for our pile number ones from pile number one spiritual team? Okay, so we have the 9 of fire. You're climbing up these ladders, these proverbial ladders, maybe the corporate ladder, right? Maybe you really want a win at work. Maybe you've really been working yourself to the bones, pile number ones, when it comes to your job. And I feel like your spiritual team is like, take some time out to be creative. Take some time out for some whimsy. Take time out to do nothing. These two cards have a lot in common, because granted, this little baby is sitting on the earth. Sorry, you guys can't see that. This little baby is sitting on the earth, just playing with her pet. That's it. Just chilling. And this lady in the corner here is meditating on this last quarter moon in Gemini, right? So I feel like your spiritual team really wants you to touch some grass. Okay. The proverbial touching of grass in this day and age where we have to be constantly reminded to do that, right? So yeah, pile number ones, let's get a little bit more tea from your reading. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this layout. Jeez Louise. Okay, here we go. That looks a little better and a little less crowded, but still kind of crowded. Okay, here we go. So let's gonna move these up here because why not? I want to make some room. Here we are. There we go. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get some clarifiers. Tell us more, Spirit. Ooh, tell us more for our pile number one. So let's continue with the messages your spiritual team wants you to know right now, pile number ones. What other messages does your spiritual team want you to know? I feel like something has been a climb, and maybe you had to like climb your way out of something, because with these red roses at the bottom of this card, what I'm seeing, pile number ones, is that like these red roses could be symbolic of fire as well, right? So you might have had to get yourself out of like a pickle or two. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. What does pile number one spiritual team want them to know right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages for pile number one spiritual team. Okay, wow. Look at how this card flipped out on this. So let's see. We also have the 8 of Earth. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling a little overworked, right? Maybe even early signs of burnout, pile number ones. And I feel like you all, this isn't something that you take lightly, because you all don't typically feel burnout that often. And I don't even know if sorry guys, if you've seen something white in my hand, it's lotion. Okay, I didn't want to come on here ashy, so forgive me. Let me actually clean this out because it looks odd. Okay, so anyways, make sure it's gone. Cool. So yeah, so again, with the 8 of Earth here, this talks about the 8 of Pentacles. You will also be working your way through something right now as well, pile number ones. But I really do feel like this has a lot to do with really being on the precipice of burnout. And some of you all might have been feeling these symptoms for quite some time, but wasn't able to almost like self-diagnose or put like a name to what you were feeling. Tell us more, Spirit. What does our pile number one spiritual team want them to know right now? What messages does pile number one spiritual team have for them? Okay, I'm going to take these last 2 cards. So let's see. We have the 2 of Fire. Okay. And then we also have the 3 of Fire, a lot of fire. We literally have 3 fire cards, 4 technically, if we're counting the astrology card, excuse me. Well, let's raise these up so you guys can see all of these cards. Perfect. And then on top of that, pile number ones, we have the Aries emblem. Okay. So there's been a lot of tenacity. There's been a lot of grit, okay, that you've been able to show and display. And I'm really thinking more so in your work life, but now there needs to be like a balance. And I know that is so overused and quote unquote cliche to think about a work-life balance, but I feel like Spirit and your spiritual team are really doubling down on that notion, like, hey, take a breather, take a breath. How can you kind of like give yourself some love, some care, and separation from everyone and everything right now that could be, just mentally taxing you right now, pile number ones, to be honest, right? I feel like you all are the type of collective, pile number ones, that are able to, A, are usually very energetic, and B, are usually able to take on a heavier workload than maybe your typical person. But right now, Spirit is saying you're absolutely on the right track for success if that's what you've been wanting, to galvanize resources, to steer resources in the proper direction. But you still should leave room for expansion and healing as well, especially with this 9 of fire and this 3 of fire, right? You're going to land on Mars. You're going to get to where you're going regardless. So you might as well stop and smell the roses. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you don't have fun already. I'm not saying like that, you know, fun isn't a part of your repertoire. But what I am saying, or what I'm getting from the cards, is that your spiritual team is telling you to kind of chill for a little bit, you know, even if that's just for a day. You know, maybe hang out with family, hang out with like a grandparent or somebody who, you know, sees you and makes you feel good, makes you feel like a child again, so to speak, right? Because pile number ones, maybe you all feel like you are the caretaker in a lot of your relationships, and now you need to be cared for. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to go visit your mom, go visit your dad, go visit a parental or a loved one so they could kind of like dote on you for once, you know? So let's end your reading, pile number ones, with some herbarary cards. I think that's how you pronounce this deck, herbarary cards. I'm only going to choose one for you to conclude your reading. Last message for pile number ones. What would pile number one spiritual team like to advise pile number ones? Last message. Advisory message from pile number ones. Oops, I think I might have hit my mic. Excuse me, y'all. Distill yourself, okay? And this is giving me detox, breathe, go for a walk, meditate. Spend a whole day meditating if you can. Go to a spa, like get out of Dodge. Okay, and then we have Be Yourself Daisy. And it's interesting because we have this kind of like flower crown that's showing up, and then we have this Polaroid of this daisy. Be yourself. How can you kind of invite your most authentic self into your self-care practice right now, pile number ones? How can you give more to yourself right now? You know, just with being yourself. You don't owe anyone anything. You don't have to over-explain yourself or whatever you feel like, you know, you've always had to do, or like tap dance for people, or, you know, to kind of like wear this mask because you feel like whatever you do isn't giving you the results that you want. Be yourself. What do you want to do? How do you want to unwind? What is your definition of self-care? Okay. So yes, pile number ones, please let me know in the comment section if you guys like this style of reading a little better. I'm kind of bringing it back to how it once was. It was a little bit more closer. You could see all the cards so immaculately. Like, this is what I love about this, is because you guys can see the cards. It's like you are literally me, the reader. You know what I mean? So let me know in the comments if you like this style. If you like the other style, let me know as well. I love you all so much, my pile number ones. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who will best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested, I'm going to try to put this up. I don't know if it'll fit. Gorgeous one of a kind tarot journal. Look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box down below. Okay, and if you're interested, book a private reading with me. My private readings are open and available on my website, which is in my description box as well. So I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hey, pile number twos, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this beautiful Saturn side of the astro dice, as well as last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. So I feel like, hello, there's going to be a big Saturn reveal come sometime soon, pile number two. So get ready for that. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. So I believe, what is the last quarter moon? Don't get me to line. Give me 1 second. What is the last quarter moon? Here we go. The energies of these cards represent conclusions and clearing the old to make way for the new. Beautiful. So with the last quarter moon, and all of these piles were last quarter moon piles. And I know I've told you guys time and time again, I pre-shuffle for brevity's sake. I would do it offline how I would do it online, right? I mean, how I would do it on the camera. So these cards are random is what I'm trying to say, right? So last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. I feel like there's something that you have been maybe like dealing with or potentially struggling with, pile number twos, that is going to alleviate. A conclusion is going to be reached within this. Okay, now these could be subconscious programmings or belief, because this is the last quarter moon in Scorpio, right? So Scorpio is like really deep subconscious energies, Plutonian energy, and also deep down underneath the surface type of energies, right? And I don't know what this person is holding in their hand, but I feel like they're holding something, and they could be meditating while they're holding something very sacred in their hand, right? So I do want to get a little bit more emphasis of reveal what needs to be seen. Something is going to pop up. There's going to be a major revelation in your life. So if we get the Judgment card, I called it, because, you know, I'm kind of interested as to what this could all mean in regards to Saturn. I feel like maybe what is needed to be revealed is the hard work and dedication that you've been putting into something. But let's see. It says there are some things that people just don't like to talk about. Drawing this card suggests there's an issue or situation in your life now that might not be easy to air, or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now's the time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less codependent you are, the better chances you have of getting what you want. I love this. So basically what I'm getting is that, you know, you don't need to tell everyone everything, okay? And with Saturn here, I feel like you can be coming into something very beautiful. Maybe this could be financial influx. This could be like a beautiful golden opportunity, and you can keep this secret for now. You know, when it's time to do the big reveal, then do it. But before then, don't. You don't have to say a word. Pile number twos, okay? So let's put your card. I'm gonna put this all the way up here, and your crystal up here, and let's begin your reading. So we're going to start with the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. Tell us more, Spirit. Give us more insight from pile number two's spiritual team on what it is they need to know right now. What messages want to come out from pile number two's spiritual team? Clear, concise, accurate messages from pile number two's spiritual team on what pile number two needs to know right now. What is this thing that needs to be revealed? Very interesting. So we have Yang, proactivity, expression, doing, and moving forward. There's something that you're going to be moving forward with that I feel like, you know, has been a long time in the making for you, pile number twos. And because of that, I feel like spirit, but not only spirit, your spiritual team wants you to keep things under wrap until everything is like solidified, right? We have Aries energy, Gemini, Leo, Libra, I believe, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Okay, so I feel like you've been putting a lot of motion. You've been dedicating a lot of hard work into whatever this is that's going to come into fruition. And look at this, bottom of the deck, Jupiter, grow and expand. This is something you've been growing for quite some time. This could be a business. This could be something about like maybe even like your physicality, like, you know, how you look, your appearance. This could be something that you've maybe been wanting to change for quite some time and just haven't gotten around to it, but suddenly you did. And it's just like, you know, you're not even telling people, you're just going to continue and show, what is it? I can show you better than I could tell you. That's what I'm getting. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages from pile number two's spiritual team. What messages does pile number two spiritual team have for our pile number twos right now? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay. Okay, so we have the Six of Water. Okay, so this is the Six of Cups. Oh, the Lovers, how beautiful. I think there's two lovers cards in here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be, but let's see. Let's get some more. Let's put her a little. Okay, let's make some room. Tell us more, Spirit. What messages does pile number 2 spiritual team want them to know right now? And we have the Nine of Earth. Very interesting. This could be a decision that you have made some time ago, pile number 2s, right? Because we have the Six of Water, the Lovers, and the Nine of Earth. Some of you all may be Geminis. Some of you might be single Geminis, okay? And I feel like this Saturn energy has a lot to do with father and masculine. Hello, masculine energy with this yang here. And with this Six of Cups, or with this Six of Water, you might be rekindling something with someone else from the past, is what I'm getting. This is very clear as well. This could be a Scorpio. Doesn't necessarily have to be. But let's clarify. Let's clarify this Six of Water. Tell us more, Spirit. Why is the Six of Water here for our pile number 2s in relation to what their spiritual team wants to reveal to them? Clear, concise, accurate messages. Come on, we have the Sovereignty of Fire. So this is the... okay, I'm so sorry. This is the King of Wands here. I just want to make sure you guys can see these cards, and you can't really. Here we go. Yeah. There could be a fire sign coming in for you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy coming in for you to rekindle something from the past. Okay, but let's see. Tell us more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages for our pile number 2s. Clarify this Lovers card. Why is this Lovers card here for our pile number 2s in regards to what they want pile number 2s to know right now? Sovereignty of Water. Hello? I'm so sorry. I don't know why this is so funny to me. So yeah, this could be a connection or decision that you have made also. We have the Sovereignty of Fire and the Sovereignty of Water. Now, the sovereignties in this deck are the king. So we have the King of Cups and the King of Fire. You could have two suitors after you. Maybe one's a water sign, one's a fire sign. Okay. Clarify this Nine of Earth for our pile number 2s, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay. And we have the Eight of Earth. Very interesting. Nine of Earth and the Eight of Earth. This has something to do with like a work manifestation, some type of abundance that's coming in too. With the Nine of Earth and the Eight of Earth, something that you feel good about receiving and collecting here. Come on, Nine of Water at the bottom of the deck. This is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is a really beautiful wish coming into fruition for you, pile number 2s, that has been a long time in the making. Now, I'm getting two storylines here. This could be a love connection. This could be a romance, right? That's coming in for you that you have been almost like, for lack of a better term, dying for. I'm getting that Snow Allegra song, Dying for Your Love, right? I'm getting that type of energy. So there could be like a reconciliation around the corner with some type of fire energy or fire sign. They don't have to necessarily be a fire sign, but they could take on that air, right? That energy, right? A leader, dominant, you know, hot, sexy, appealing, whatever, right? And then with the Lovers and then the clarifying card being the Sovereignty of Water, I feel like you're emotionally ready to maybe give to this connection or something like that. Or this could be, again, another option here, a King of Cups energy, right? Who's ready to commit. Or you could be a Gemini, because we have Gemini here and we have the Lovers here, which represents Gemini in the major arcana of the tarot. And then we have the Nine of Earth and the Eight of Earth. Now, I'm like, I don't even think you see this coming because you're so busy with work. So if this is a love connection reveal what needs to be seen. If this is a love connection coming in to you, you might be so distracted right now by work or by like just tending to your proverbial own garden, pile number twos, you might not see this coming. But I feel like this Saturn energy is going to be like your totem. It's going to be your sign, like, oh shit, that's what it was. It was Saturn that told me this was coming, or that energy, that air, right? All right. So, wow, that was a very fast reading. Pile number twos. 9 of Earth and the 8 of Earth. Something you've been working on hard, or because your head has been buried in the proverbial sand because you've been working so hard, pile number twos. And I feel like whoever this person is that's coming in, they're going to match your energy. Because I'm sorry, these look like two masculines in this card, whether they are or not. And they kind of look like, well, now that I get close, they're just dressed in a masculine wardrobe. But I think these look like two women. So they're going to match your energy, period. Whoever this is, they're going to match your energy. Like, they're going to match your work ethic. They're going to match your swag, you know, something like that. And it's a wish fulfillment coming in. Very interesting. Very interesting, pile number twos. Okay, well, let's end your reading. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. Last message for our pile number twos. Advisory message. Last message, clear, concise, accurate advice, guidance, and wisdom to end our pile number twos reading. Last message for pile number twos from their spiritual team. We have at the bottom of the deck, distill yourself. Very interesting. I feel like you might be taking some time off to reconnect with what you want or who you are or where you're going, pile number twos. So we have cyclicality with elderberry. This is giving me high priestess energy. And you know what's funny? I feel like you maybe got wind of this person coming in, and now it's the winter time. So I feel like they could be coming in very soon, like the winter time, like it is the winter time. And well, in my hemisphere, I live in LA, so in my hemisphere, right? But I feel like maybe also with elderberry, maybe you could have felt like sick, like you could have felt cold, like you were getting cold or flu symptoms or something like that. But what you were really feeling was the alignment to your future partner or something like that. That's so trippy. It's hard to explain. Okay. And then look, we have remembrance with rosemary. Woohoo! Is this a soulmate coming in? Because look, I'm getting soul tie immediately. Like, I've remembered to come back to you in this lifetime. I don't know. I'm getting a soul tie with that little red tie there. Pile number twos. But okay, my dears, I really hope you guys really like this new setup. I'm tweaking it. So this will not be its final form, but I'm definitely tweaking it. I like the fact that you guys can see all the cards for the most part, right? I do love that fact. But other than that, I will be tweaking this. I will be making adjustments, but I still want you all to have the clarity of view that seems to be here right now. And yeah, I just don't want to poke and prod at it while we're doing our readings. But again, I love you all so much, dreamy dreamers. That is about the time that I have. I really hope you all resonated with this message. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who would best benefit from the messages provided here today. If you all are interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. That will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, look no further. You can sign up on my website to do just that. Okay, I love you all so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hey, pile number threes, welcome back to your reading. So you all chose this adorable 12th house astro dice along with the last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Now, what's interesting about each pile is every last one of you got the last quarter moon. Now, different zodiacs, of course, but you all did get the last quarter moon, which talks about completions and wrapping up maybe certain challenges that we've been facing, right? So with the 12th house, this could be about spirituality, right? 12th house energy is Piscean energy. We are in Piscean season. Happy Pisces season to all my Pisces out there as well. February and March alike. So you guys could be working through your feelings, like literally in the general sense of that, right? Now with the 12th house, this talks about transcendence. This talks about spirituality, and this could even speak about addictions, right? So maybe you've had certain proclivities to kind of like go back on certain addictive behaviors or certain behaviors that used to trigger you for the bad, and you've maybe felt the need to work through them now instead of just letting your vices take heed of you, if that makes sense, take hold of you, right? But this could also be, you just feeling very in tuned and in alignment as well, right? You're just feeling your spirituality. You're feeling it more than you usually do, and you're just kind of letting it be, right? I do want to read a little bit from the guidebook, so let's see. Okay, so it says someone has had their feelings hurt. Maybe it's you. Deal with this upset, especially but not only if it's on the home front. Whatever is going on right now will go better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. Okay. It says if you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's time to work through them and clear them. Then you can move towards your goals. It's hard to manifest when hurt feelings are in the way. So some of you all might have had your feelings hurt really bad lately, and you've maybe have even been questioning your spirituality. You've been questioning everything, right? Continue to work through them, because I have a feeling, especially if you all are Aries, or I think there was an Aries. That's weird. Maybe it was a first quarter moon. Don't quote me. Pile number, hold on. I have to see this. Oh no, it wasn't an Aries. It was an Aries dice. Okay, got it. So again, some of you all might be Aries or have Aries highly aspect in your chart, and you could have felt slighted. You could have felt hurt by someone or something, or some action that was taken against you, or, something that just hurt your feelings. I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that they're by your side. If you're questioning your faith right now, if you're questioning everything right now, that is normal. It is normal to feel unsure about our beliefs after something kind of tumultuous has happened, right? But I feel like spirit is with you, right by your side. Your spiritual team is right by your side, and they want you to know that. Okay, so let's put the dice here and then the card here, and let's begin your reading. Pile number 3. So let's see. Tell us more, spirit. Messages from pile number 3 spiritual team. Clear, concise, accurate messages from our pile number 3 spiritual team. What do they want our pile number 3s to know right now? What do they want pile number 3s to know right now? Okay, you guys got 2 cards. 2 cards, which is interesting because just 1 card had came up for the rest of the 2. So bottom of the deck, we have Uranus, radically change. I feel like maybe your spiritual team really wanted to get a hold of you, or wanted to make their presence known, because it's either there's a radical change that's happening within you, within your life, within your situation or circumstances. But I feel like they're really making their presence known. You've maybe been seeing certain angel numbers. To clarify, 333, 444, 555 especially, right? So we have the yang energy, okay? Aries energy, Aries, Gemini, Leo. We have Libra, we have Sagittarius, and we have Aquarius. It says proactivity, expression, doing, and moving in forward motion. But also we have the yin energy. Like how serendipitous the yin yang energy comes out. And then we have the 12th house, which is all about Pisces. So you guys could be feeling very integrated right now with both your masculine and your feminine energies. You can also have a masculine guide and a feminine guide right next to you by your side while you're going through something, okay? So we have this yin energy, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So I feel like whatever is going on for you or with you right now, pile number 3s, this too shall pass. Continue to work through your feelings. Continue to feel your feelings and know that your feelings are valid, okay? And know that, you know, spirit is with you and your spiritual team is with you. And I can't shake the fact that you might have a masculine and a feminine guide present, both, right? Ask for their help. Ask for their assistance right now. Be patient, trust. You know what I'm saying? That Taurus energy. We have Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces here. So trust in your intuition. Don't second guess or doubt your intuition. I feel like maybe this has something to do with moving into something very quickly. And I feel like maybe that was like a masculine guide or some type of masculine air energy. And then with the yin energy here, it's being able to draw back, call your power back, right? Tell us more, Spirit. What else does pile number 3's spiritual team want them to know right now? Oh, okay. So we have the sovereignty of earth. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Pile number 3's. So you guys are like the amalgamation of the first 2 piles collectively. I feel like you all are feeling very integrated with both your masculine and your feminine energy right now. You guys feel very, I can't even think of a better word, but integrated, but like very in that gray area, so to speak, right? The yin is black, the yang is white. And so it's like you feel very mixed. You know what I'm saying? Mixed in. You can see the gray area of a lot of things. Now, I'm also getting that with work through your feelings, some of you all may have been working through, like I said, feelings of like maybe not wanting to hurt someone's feelings. You know, maybe let's say if you tend to kind of overdo it with the wine, okay, and you know that every time you have that 4th drink, because 3 is your limit, you get a little yappy, you know, you get a little nitpicky with your partner, with like a friend or whomever you're with. You can get like a little snappy. You need to learn how to work through your feelings to where you don't even get to that 4th glass. If you know that that is your trigger, that's what sets you off, right? And that's just for a lack of another example. But with this sovereignty of earth, I feel like there's this air of regalness about your presence. There's this air of like a champion, someone who is working. And it's funny because it says work through your feelings, but someone who is working towards a worthy goal. And it's like, no matter what happens, you're not going to jeopardize that, is what I'm getting here. Tell me more, Spirit. Clear, concise, accurate messages. Okay, we have 2 cards right off the bat. We have the velocity of air, which is also the Knight of Swords. So something could have came in very quickly, or something could be coming in very quickly, or you could be moving very quickly into something. We have the sovereignty of air. So this is the King of Swords. 2 kings again. And then we have the hang up. Come on. What are your hang-ups? What is the hang-up that you are working through? Pile number 3's. We have the hang-up, which is the hangman in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. And you're walking on a thin line. You see these crocodiles? ready to eat you. But you see all these butterflies on these crocodiles, which also signify transformation. And then we have the 12th house. So some of y'all could be seeing 12 as well. The number 12 is very prevalent here. Okay. Very prevalent in your reading. Pile number 3s. Sovereignty of earth, sovereignty of air, and the hang up, which is the hangman. And she's walking a tightrope. And I feel like you've had to work through your feelings about something because you were towing a line there, pile number 3s. And only you will know what it is, but you came out the victor. You did work through them, or you'll rationalize with yourself. You're being very objective right now. It's not just about your feelings. And this is where this integration comes from, this yin yang energy. You're not too hot or too cold. You know what I'm saying? You're able to see things as they are instead of maybe as you, not even as they are, as you want them to be, but no, you're seeing things how you want them to be. You're no longer self-sabotaging is what I'm getting. Clarify this sovereignty of earth. Clarify this sovereignty of earth for our pile number 3s. Why is this sovereignty of earth here for pile number 3s? Why is this sovereignty of earth here? Yep. We have this ace of pentacles or ace of earth here. And it's interesting because it came in reverse. And I wasn't going to take reversals, but this one makes sense. There was something that there's maybe an opportunity, a tangible opportunity that you had right in front of you that and this is one storyline, pile number 3s. This is one storyline. Maybe you did not take because it really wasn't for you. The opportunity was there. It could have been for you, but you were holding out for something better, period, right? And you made the right decision because the sovereignty of earth came out upright. But let's see. Clarify the sovereignty of air, Spirit. Why is the sovereignty of air here for our pile number 3s? I feel like you've been planting something for so long you weren't going to jeopardize it. Look, we have the velocity of earth, which is Taurus energy, with this bull here. Yeah, very discerning. Very discerning. I feel like you stopped to reflect. You stopped to work through your feelings. You're actually growing. You've grown so much. Pile number 3s is what I'm getting here. You have grown so much and you should be very proud of yourself because I feel like whatever situation that you found yourself in recently or will be finding yourself in soon, you're going to work through it so well. You're going to work through it so well, you're actually going to be kind of like proud of yourself or a little surprised by how well you were able to get through something, right? Maybe you have admired that about others, right? The ways in which that they were able to get through something, carry something, right? Because she's juggling 2 roses here as she's towing this line. And then look, even in this card, this figure here is carrying something. So while you're carrying all this weight, all this burden, whatever that's on you right now, you are able to still use your mind and clarity and have a toe in reality, right? To make proper decisions for you and everyone involved. Clarify the hang-up card. Clarify this hang-up card, the hangman card. Why is this hang? Okay, so we have 2 cards for that one. We have the 7 of water. Might have been a lot of confusion or options available to you that just maybe weren't what you needed or wanted at this certain time. But let's see. We have the moon, card number 18. This could have, look, you remember when I made that wine reference? She's drunk. Look, she's getting drunk. She's getting tipsy over here. So hopefully, come on, YouTube. She's covered, but she's getting tipsy over here. She's kind of looking at the moon like, what's up? And the moon's like, girl, you're doing the most right now. Like, relax, right? So this hang up could be overindulgence, right? they say that that is Venus's and mainly Taurus's kind of thing, when it comes to their more, for lack of a better term, negative traits, right? That gluttony. But also what I'm getting here is this could have happened during this something could have happened during this full moon in Virgo that realigned you to your values and what it is that you're working towards, and that kept you toeing the line. You didn't mess up. Card number, what did I just say? That's trippy. Pile number 3s. I just said this full moon in Virgo, and we have the Seeker here, card number 9 with the Hermit card, which represents Virgo in the major arcana. 2 major arcanas, 3 major arcanas, 2 major arcanas clarifying this major arcana. So I feel like you had to kind of take a step back, realign with yourself, understand, hey, this is what I'm looking for, this isn't, and just readjust to certain things, right? Readjust to certain things in your life. But I feel like you've done that, right? There could have been some illusions here, some fears here with this moon card as well. With the Seeker, there could have been, maybe you hid out a little bit after, like just to really gather yourself. And with the 7 of Wands, with the 7 of Water here at the bottom of the deck as well, a lot of illusions could have been casted about, you know, just because of the astrology as well that's going on right now in, you know, in our orbit. Okay, so let's end your reading by pulling one last card, Spirit, from our pile number 3 spiritual team. Advisory, an advisory card, advising them on what they should, how they should move forward next. Okay, 2 cards. Okay, your spiritual team has a lot to say to you. Tap your resources, burdock. We have this cauldron, fire. Okay, we have the burdock kind of surrounding it. We have candles. Maybe tapping your resources would be like tapping into your spirituality, right? Prayer, you know, meditation, devotionals, whatever it is that gets you through the day. This could be finances too, you know. So we have between dreams, which is very interesting. Some of you all could be having dreams. You could also use mugwort in order to kind of like facilitate dream recall, right? So if you have been having a hard time remembering your dreams, but you've been feeling like, hey, I have been having very vivid dreams, maybe get some mugwort, put it underneath your pillow and see what happens. Ooh, chile. So what happened? Pile number 3. So I'm just kidding. But we have forbidden fruit with apple. This needs to be continued. Well, it says it all there. We have forbidden fruit. I feel like some of you all were towing that line when it came to forbidden fruit here. Okay. When it came to maybe like something, working through your feelings was something you felt like you wanted but couldn't have, because that's what forbidden fruit is, right? Something that you want to taste but can't, because you're afraid of the ramifications of if you take that bite like Eve did, right? Even though Eve must not have been that scared because she took it, and here we are. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, pile number 3s. Well, okay. So I love you all so much. What a fun reading. It's very juicy. I love you all so much. I'm proud of you all, pile number 3s. I see your growth. Okay. If you liked today's reading, if it resonated, if you like this new personal, intimate kind of setup, I know the cards are pretty close together, but at least you all can see the cards. It's like you're doing the reading, right? So I like this kind of interactive feel and vibe. I'm still tweaking this new thing setup that I have, so just bear with me, give me some time. Okay, I love you all so much, my dreamy dreamers. If you like this reading, if it resonated, please hit that thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. Share this content with loved ones, family, friends, or anyone who will resonate with these messages. If you're interested in a gorgeous one-of-a-kind tarot journal, look no further. The link to that journal will be in the description box down below. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, look no further. The link to my website is in the description box down below, and you can book there. Okay, my dreamy dreamers, I love you all so much. Until next time, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.